This is Bill Franco from KillerGuitarSchool.com, and this is the last major chord of the Basic Open Chord series. This is G major. Again, we're going to play all the strings like we did with the E major chord, and this time we have two ways to play this chord. There are two common ways that we do this, okay? All the strings on both of them. It's pretty simple. We're going to look at the first way. It's one that I prefer, but here's the cool thing about being a guitar player. There are a number of different ways to do things correctly, and you get to choose which one you like. That's why guitar's so freaking cool. Alright, here it is. Okay, the first way, which I prefer, we're going to build this from the bottom up after I tell you that the D string right here and the G string are both played open. Okay, now I'm going to take the pinky. I'm putting the pinky on the high E string at the 3rd fret. Then I'm taking the ring finger and I'm putting that, the 3rd finger that is, at the 3rd fret of the B string. Now again, the G and the D strings are left open. Then I take the 1st finger and I'm going to put that on the 2nd fret of the A string, and that leaves the middle finger, which has so far been just kind of hanging in the wind, and I put that on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And so what you wind up with is this, you know. Okay? Let's take a good look at that one. Alright, G major. Here's the first way that we do the G major chord. Okay? Let's take a look at this. Starting from the high string up, we're going to take our pinky and we're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Okay? Then we're going to take our 3rd finger, or our ring finger, and we're going to put that on the 3rd fret of the B string. Now, the G and the D strings, these two are going to be open. Okay, we're not going to fret those at all. Now we're going to take our 1st finger, and we're going to put that on the 2nd fret of the A string. Now notice how much arch I've got in my hand so that I can get my fingers to arch properly and come straight down on the strings. Now finally, the middle finger will go to the 3rd fret of the low E string. And okay, so now I'm showing you that first way. Let me show you the second way. It's really simple. You know, you just play that G chord. Well, if you make that G chord again and do it the way I just told you to, all you need to do is make one change. Take your pinky off the high E string, take your 3rd finger, the ring finger, off the B string and put it where the pinky was. In other words, put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. That means that your B string, your G string, and your D string, all of those will be open. The B string will be joining those two, and it's a slightly different sound. It's a little bit more folksy, which is cool, and in some cases a lot more appropriate than the other one. It just depends on what you want to hear at that point, and you know, it sounds like this. Okay, let's get up close and personal on that one too. You just saw this just a second ago, this G major chord. Well, there's another way to do that. You can take the G major chord, and instead of doing this, you can finger it like this. And what I've done here is I've taken the pinky up so that I'm not using the pinky on the high E string right here. And I've replaced it with the ring or 3rd finger, and that's on the 3rd fret of the high E string. That leaves the B string open, like the G and the D strings. So now you've got this sound. Okay? So here's the difference. Okay? Well, thank you for watching. You know, take those two versions, decide which one you like best, play that one. But make sure you've got the other one in your pocket too. It's always good to have as many tools in your pocket as you can have because, hey man, you never know which one you're going to need. Again, I'm Bill Franco. Thank you for watching. Go to KillerGuitarSchool.com and have a great day.